Good morning, everybody. This is Q here. It's been a while. A few weeks ago, I put a video on. Told you I was going to take 500,000 coins from my primary account and do a little challenge to myself. See what I could turn that into in about 2 weeks. I did it. Didn't spend, I'd say, crazy amount of time on it because just because. It's on a separate account, so sometimes you forget. But anyway, periodically checking in. I wouldn't even say every day, but did turn that 500,000 coins that I got from my primary account. I have 1,039,925. I did that in about probably 2.5 weeks. And I'll tell you why. It took me a little bit longer. I actually turned it into more, but I'm just a sucker for packs still, especially with all these golden tickets that were going on and everything else. So I did buy 2 packs with this account, which I shouldn't have because it defeated the purpose of what I was trying to do, which was do not buy packs, do not spend money, and just buy and sell. And you're always going to be better off doing that. Now, the golden tickets, when you're doing those, that's when you can get when you get that 1.52 million coin cards, 2.5 with Ryan Shazier. When you're going after those, if you get one of those, you're going to make your coins back. But other than that, I just don't recommend it. You're better off taking advantage of the market at the right times and either putting together their set, which I'm telling you is better sometimes, or just buying that card when at the right time. Don't buy it the first day. Anyway, so I got a 1,139,400 and 925. I will buy a bronze, silver, or gold card from one of the subscribers. Now, right now, I only have 12. Now, I might have more, depending on how many people look at this. I just don't show up at the top of YouTube. I don't even show up at the middle or the bottom third. I show up towards the end because of the lack of subscribers and watch time, just the way that YouTube does that. But anyway, I will buy your card for one. You put it on the market for 1,039,925. You have to be on Xbox. I do apologize to anybody that's on Sony. You have to be on Xbox, and all you have to do is in the comments is just put Madden 19. It's 8 keystrokes, and you're gonna get after the VIG, the 10%. You're going to get not over 900,000 K in coins, about 930 something, whatever, 936. Anyway, which is over 100,000 per keystroke. M 100,000, A 100,000, and so forth. You get my point. So, and the reason why it took me longer because the market was down, and it was down for a while, and it did come back up in the past, I'd say, week. Especially over this, when the movers came out, I think that's when it started coming back up a little bit. But this past week, it's definitely come up. And the reason why on this account, what I was doing is I was buying the 40 and 50K cards. Like I've said, if you have 500K in coins, stick at 94, 95s and spend 40 or 25 to 60K on a card and try to sell it and make a good percentage and keep the higher the transactions, as long as you're making a percentage, the better off you're going to be. But you got to put yourself in a position where you're not risking, and the lower you pay for a card, then the less risk that is out there. I've gone over this many times. But the reason why it took me so long, while the market was down, I was getting good deals. I mean, I know I got good deals, but I had all my coins tied up in these 95 Dan Marino's right here, which I was getting for 25K, maybe to 30K, which I knew was higher. And then I was also buying these 95 Barry Sanders. Where are they? Right here. These I was buying for 90 to 105K, maybe 110. And I know this card right here is a 150K card. The 95 Dan Marino I know is a 50 to 60K card. So it took me a while to sell those though. And I ended up selling them all. The Barry Sanders actually took me the longest. Sold the Barry Sanders all of them for 130 to 160. Sold all the Dan Marinos for 45 to 60. which is a good percentage, but it tied up. I could have made more coins if the market came up a little bit quicker, but it didn't. It stayed down for a while. So really the point, the objective that I'm trying to get through to you, my objective and the point I'm trying to make is that you don't need to spend money and you don't need to buy packs. You can just take advantage of the market at the right times, buy and sell, and you can get any card you want. You know, if you can turn 500K in coins into a million in 2 weeks, then why can't you turn a million coins into 2 million? They're numbers. It's all equivalent. You can do that. You can turn it into more if you're sniping. But what I was doing was taking advantage of the market, not sniping. Okay, the market with the cards I was buying, there were more than one of them out there at that price. There weren't snipes, so there was no luck involved. Now, if I do come across one and I'm lucky, I'll take advantage of that. But that didn't happen here. This was strictly buying and selling. So it's not sitting there waiting for that snipe, which you just need to keep the transactions, keep your risk low, and be patient and know what it's worth and then sell them. So, but 1 million coins, got to put Madden 19 out there. You have to be a subscriber. If there's more than one, I will do a little poll. I promise. There's no reason for me to pick one or the other. The million coins, honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's not like I have 30 million coins like I know some people do, but I'm not as serious as some people. But my team, which I this weekend in weekend league, I think I played 8 games. Let me go in. But my team, honestly, I got Ronnie Lot. I put together a set for a 99 Ronnie Lot. No, I actually bought it. I didn't put together a set. I was trying to put together a set, but I got one for 580, the 99 Ronnie Lot. Guys, that's a good card, believe me. Then the other one, I'm going to show you a couple good cards. So real quick again, million coins, Madden 19 in the comments. That's it. If one person puts it in there, guess what? And they're on Xbox, and they have a silver, bronze, or a gold card, which I'm sure they do, they will get a million coins. Not a big deal, but I appreciate the people that do listen or have listened, because I haven't been on lately. But I want to show you a couple good cards. If you're still playing, these I'm not going to tell you to buy and sell. These are cards to buy and keep for your team. But the 2 best quarterbacks I believe out there, and it's just my opinion, that's it. I'm going to go buy it now, are Dan Marino. If you're a pocket passer, I still think this, I wouldn't pay 170 for it. But if you could get this, because this thing has been as low as 100K, if you could get this card for 1 to 130 with the right chemistry that you need, I would do it. And it's either going to be the, I wouldn't necessarily go with toughness. I would go with the go deep ×3. That one. And then the other one, guys, is Steve Young. If you can get this one for, it's been as low as like 260, 270, 250 maybe. But if you can get this one even now for 300, 320, I put it up against any other card like this one for 329. Not the right chemistry. You definitely want to get the right chemistry. So, but that card I would put up against pretty much any golden ticket, anything out there. So, just to show you, that's before the power ups. It's just a really, really good card. So that's what I have on my team now. The other one is, lost my train of thought. Definitely the Ronnie Lot. If you can put together that one, either a set for, I'd say I bought one for 580. But if you can put together a set for in the low 6s, I would do that. Again, not to buy and sell. I think you have to be under 500 to buy and sell to be safe. But that's a good one. And then the other one, obviously, everybody knows about is this Deion Sanders, best cornerback in the game right now. Put him up against definitely Richard Sherman, but Mel Renfro is still a good card. But 400K. If you got that one for 300, I definitely buy. But this Deion Sanders, I put together sets. I think I put together, no, maybe just one for under 600K. I put together sets at the right time when the market was down. As you can see, these things are 700K cards. They're not just 700K on the board. They actually are going to sell for 7 to 750. I can assure you. I'm sure Randy Moss. I haven't looked at it, but I think I did. But just look and put him up against. So, if you put him up against Randy Moss Golden Ticket, guys, the only thing I like on Randy Moss better, but depending on your chemistry, it changes like toughness. You're going to get catch +1 is the catch on Randy Moss is 94, which is extremely high for a cornerback, but Deion Sanders is 92. Are you going to notice a difference? And after you get the power up, is it going to matter? No. 99 speed for Deion. I mean, just that Deion Sanders card, I would not buy the Randy Moss. If you got it as a card, I would keep it. If you got it in a pack, the Randy Moss, then I would keep it. But other than that, I wouldn't buy any of these golden tickets. I would take advantage of the Deion Sanders. Another one, Richard Sherman. If I would get that one, I got it. I ended up powering them up. And then the best deal, a great deal out there, is the Night Train Lane, which I got one for 120 over the weekend. Still a great card. So. And then one other thing I'm going to go over real quick. And again, million coin giveaway. Got to put Madden 19 in the comments. Got to be a subscriber. But I want to show you, I went over this, not here. I want to show you how important, especially now when you get up to the 98, 99s, how important chemistry is. Larry Little came out over the weekend. Personally, I ended up opening up the Legends Fantasy Packs. I think I could open up 7 or 8. I think I opened up all 8 of them. But in a 4-pack stretch, I got 3 Larry Littles. 2 of them were toughness times 3. One of them was the go deep. So you can get a toughness times 3 Larry Little for $3.95. This thing has been low as $3.60, $3.70. Or if you want, and you can tell when the jump is. So here's the jump. 617, that's not going to sell at 617, guys. They have it at 420 for a bid. I wouldn't even buy that at 420 with the pound the rock. But when you get up to here, my one with that I got in a Legends Fantasy Pack, I sold for 860 on Saturday without a problem. And then I looked and I was like, wow, look at the difference. 680 here is the lowest go deep, and you can get a toughness times 3 for 400K. That's a huge difference. And 680 is the lowest I've seen this go deep at. This was in the 7s yesterday, and in the 8s to 1 million, 1.1 million on Saturday. So it is a good card. Just show you. See, I actually bought one for 380 and I bought one for 440. So again, I'm not perfect. I bought one for 440. I shouldn't have. But anyway, if you put it up against Yonda, which I thought was the best before, because when you get the chemistry, it does bump them up to a 99. But as you can see, much better, definitely a better card. And the big thing there, look at the speed, 75, and that's before the chemistry. So actually both of them were before. The thing with the Yonda, it only came in one chemistry package, but it was the right chemistry package. That's the reason why that card's been a good card for a long time. So as you get higher up, you definitely want to be careful on the Ultimate Legends with the chemistry, because there are always 4 different choices, but you want to make sure the higher you go, the more important it becomes. And the reason is that the people like me that have 98 overall teams, maybe 97, 96, they're paying attention to chemistry also. So I wasn't when I was like a 94, 95, but as you focus a little bit more, I don't know, but I ended up paying more attention. Beginning of when I first started into the MUT challenge, I didn't even care. So that's all I got today. But million coin giveaway, 9:30 something after. Put in Madden 19. Appreciate you listening. I appreciate anybody that listened this year. I will have a couple more shows, and when Madden 19 comes out, I am going to try to do it at least a couple times a week just to go over the market. But I appreciate everybody, and thank you for listening. And until next time, all the best.